Now to Los Angeles, to the body found in the trunk of a Tesla belonging to a well-known singer. The body identified as a teenage girl missing for more than a year. Well, tonight, investigators are now at the home where that singer had been staying, removing several items. And here's Trevor Ault.
Tonight, law enforcement sources say the LAPD spent hours searching the Hollywood Hills home of star singer David after they say the remains of a missing teen girl were found inside the performer's Tesla. Detectives removing multiple items from the home overnight, including a computer. Police say the Tesla had been abandoned not far from there.
It's a little weird to see a car that I haven't seen here for a long time. Had a big dent on it, had a Texas plate on it. So all a little odd.
On Wednesday, the LA medical examiner announced the remains in the Tesla's front trunk belonged to Celeste Rivas. This image confirmed as her by police. She went missing from this Southern California neighborhood more than a year ago when she was just 13. The medical examiner is now trying to determine her cause and time of death, saying Rivas had a tattoo on her right index finger reading "shh." And while that tattoo is not uncommon, photos appear to show David with a similar tattoo on his finger. The singer's not been charged with any crime and has not made any comments so far. Tonight, David's scheduled performance at the Grammy Museum next week has been removed from the site. It comes hours after a Seattle concert was also abruptly canceled.
And law enforcement sources say much of this case hinges on the medical examiner determining a cause of death. But given the state of the body, that is proving to be quite difficult. David.
All right, Trevor Ault tonight. Trevor, thank you.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is Major Case Files. This is episode 16. I'm Half.
And I'm Dre.
And today, Dre, have you heard about that David case?
Nah, who?
The David, the kid. He's a young kid. He does music, but he does indie, alternative, kind of like pop.
I don't really mess with that type of stuff. I don't know who is that?
Okay, so look at this is young artist by the name of David.
Uh-huh.
But he spells it like D4vd or something like that.
Okay.
So back in September in 2025, at a Hollywood tow yard, bro. This was a Hollywood tow yard. They towed this Tesla, and it's been there for a couple of days, and then the employees, all of a sudden, they started smelling like a really bad smell, and it was coming from this car. So they went, and opened up the car, and then they found pieces, a body that was cut in pieces, or I don't know, 2 different pieces, a few pieces. Yeah, the girl was cut up. It ended up being a 14-year-old girl by the name of Celeste Riva Hernandez. And, and she was tied to that guy, the artist David. So that ended up being, that car was registered in his name or had some type of connection. Maybe it was to his manager or something. And also, when they towed the car, they towed it from one of his properties, like a rental property he was using for, for a little time or something. And so, like, all these things are tied to him, but yet we're in April.
So wait a minute. This dude done did all of this, and they ain't did nothing. I mean, they ain't got this dude in jail, and he had a 14. I'm surprised the parents ain't over here screaming his name out, going crazy or something like that.
So
like
what's crazy about that is the parents have been reporting her missing several times throughout 2024 and 2025.
And they ain't done nothing, the police?
Yeah, I guess they never found the girl besides after when they found her, in the Tesla trunk. Yes. We're in April now.
That's what I'm saying. So the people at the place when they found her in the trunk, I mean, they ain't made no outrage about this, because I ain't even heard about this.
Oh, no,
that's what's making
it's definitely been on the news, and it's been all over.
It hasn't been big news like that, because this is the first time I'm hearing about it.
Yeah, no,
this is the first time I heard about it. I don't know if some of you guys. I mean, I did kind of hear something about that trunk stuff that you were talking about with that Tesla, because I remember something a while back. People were saying that they found a body in a trunk of a Tesla, but that was like it. It didn't give no details or nothing.
Yeah, that was probably it. So she's 14 years old.
What was he even doing messing with her?
I don't know. He had a release song called Celeste. They had matching tattoos on their fingers.
So wait a minute, this is his girlfriend or something?
So they were like they've been, supposedly dating, and there's like some type of
Matching
a
tattoos a little
friend or
more than
something.
dating. They fucking. I ain't wanna hear all that.
Well, I
I
mean,
don't wanna hear all that. Matching tattoos. Come on, who
but the
gets
thing
matching
is,
tattoos?
the
And
thing,
you're 14?
yeah, she's 14, so that's shit. It's more fucking like statutory rape.
But I'm saying that
Well, you know
he
what? I
did
don't know how
something.
old he is. Let me find out how old he is.
You said he was well, yeah, he could
Yeah,
be a
no,
young
hold
artist.
on. Let's
Maybe that's
find
why I
out.
don't know who he is, but I
Because
yeah.
if
And
he
they not talking
is
about it.
an adult, yeah, because I'm not sure if
Well,
if
they
he's a
had matching
juvenile.
tattoos. I'm thinking, they definitely trying to do a little more than that. I mean, come on. That's something that you do with like your girlfriend or
Well, he's 21 years old now.
Oh yeah, he
So
fucked
he
that
was
little young
already,
girl.
yeah. So
He's
that, I
gonna be in
mean,
trouble. Yeah, he about to be
that's
in trouble. I'm
that's at
surprised
least
that's
that's
why this
sick.
really ain't out there. Cause look at that right there.
Yeah, and I'm just shocked that they have not, it's been months. Like they should,
Months, yeah, and nobody's
with
talking
all this
about it.
type of stuff. Like, what are they waiting on? Like,
Nobody's even talking about it. That's what's really crazy to me. Like, how is nobody talking about this? Like, this is kind of
well, no, I mean, it's some people talking about it. There's some people talking about it.
so. I mean, now that's what like double charges then because if everything leads to you. It was in the
Oh,
back of your Tesla. I mean, come on,
that's
like,
what I'm
and you got
saying.
matching tattoos. So why are they not all over his head? Like, come
Well, they
on.
have been, and I know he had to cancel his tour. I know he's been canceled by a bunch of his
Fuck
brands like
his tour. That
Crocs and
nigga need to be
Hollister.
way more than canceled his tour.
Well,
This nigga
I
just
obviously, but I think I'm not 100% sure, but they may have told him like you can't leave the country. You got to stay until this
you
investigation is
can't leave.
over.
Nigga, your ass need to be in the motherfucking jail.
Yeah, I'm not sure why why they
What
haven't
the
picked him up. I
I mean, what
know,
you got? Who's your lawyer? Like, cause good lord,
man,
I
I don't know,
mean,
but I know if that was my daughter, they ain't got to worry.
yeah, it been canceled Christmas.
Man,
Fuck cancel the
I don't
tour.
understand
I don't
what's
know what
going
this
on.
guy. Yeah, man, and that's
That's a
shocking.
weird case though. That's
That's a sad and that's terrible
I
right
mean, and
there.
where were the parents? And I understand kids when they get to a certain age, I mean, they could be off the ringer and doing some crazy stuff, but still, like, that's why you got to have boundaries. And if
Let
you don't set those boundaries early off, then your
So
kid is
so
going
let
to
me
be off
ask
the
you, would
Richter.
would you let your 14-year-old daughter date a 21-year-old even just because he's what is he, a rapper? He's a
No,
rapper?
he's like an indie artist.
Okay, an indie artist, well, entertainer, whatever.
Let's
What?
say entertainer,
Just
right? A
say
famous.
entertainer of
Fuck
somebody.
no.
I'll say he's yeah, I don't know what, maybe a C-lister. What do you say?
I have no. I mean, I'm really not familiar with. I mean, to us, you know what I mean, because that's not our the shit. He could have motion. I don't know.
Well,
I
okay,
don't know.
okay. I'm
But
gonna say at this state, I'm gonna just put him at about maybe a C, a high C lister. We'll
okay,
we'll give
yeah,
him that. And would you let a 14-year-old daughter date
bro.
someone that's 21 just because he's a high C lister on the
I wouldn't
entertainment
let my
level?
14-year-old date a fucking A-lister. Not even my fucking 17-year-old daughter.
So does the parents have a little responsibility,
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
is
I mean,
this
I do.
just
I do agree. Yeah, I do think that the parents do have some type of responsibility because at that age, man, fuck that. I'm not.
well?
You're not going. What? All right, like no.
And look what happens. Now she ends up in the back of a Tesla.
Chopped, and chopped up, and my condolences to the family and everything. But
Wait, so he
fuck,
dismembered her too?
hell yeah. And then they found the body in a cadaver bag. So these people, whoever did it, and I don't know if it was just him. It may have been some other person involved. And then I did hear he had a friend that was coming forward with some information. I need to look more into that as well. But this
Oh, his
case is
friend about to snitch on him?
yeah, because they started kind of getting into it on social media.
Ah, here we go.
With the
Here we
social
go.
media.
Put you out
So the
there right
friend was
there.
like, "Okay,
Gotta
yeah, I
put
got
you
some,"
out there.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And he probably doing it for a little social media gain. So now this is gonna fuck his whole career up. I don't know what he had going, but whatever you did have going, that's probably the end of all that. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well just it's a wrap, buddy. And you said right now he's not even in jail?
No, no, he has. He's never
Do
been
y'all hear
arrested
that?
for it. He's never been arrested for it. I
Hasn't
know
even
they're
been
going.
arrested.
Oh,
Hmm.
Oh, which is crazy.
That's interesting. Why? That's very
I mean, I'm not
interesting.
sure if the cops are
That's
playing some
very
type
interesting.
of, like, okay, we're waiting for the certain type of evidence, or if they have lack of evidence or something. I mean, there's a reason why they're not arresting him. I don't think they're.
And where did this happen at?
It was out here in L.A. Where they found her body was in Hollywood,
Oh,
at a Hollywood tow yard.
so now, yeah, something's
And he
going
had.
on. Something's going on. Do he got some ties, or he to the police department, or he must got some connections in the background that we don't know about, or
I
something?
doubt that. No, I don't think that. I don't. What I
Why
think
did
is,
this should have been out there?
yeah. No, what I think is that they're just waiting for that. Right? They're waiting for something. They know who they. I'm sure they got him in the target. They know who he is. He ain't going nowhere. They probably got surveillance on the dude. Definitely phones is tapped and all that shit.
Yeah, they better be tapping his phone because
They tapping
unless they
everything.
don't have enough evidence, you know what I'm saying? But you were in a Tesla, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I would think that they could track that whole little fucking
Yeah,
ride
they've
and
been like
everything.
raiding different houses because I know his parents and his brother, they live in Texas, and they've been like challenging subpoenas and stuff, legally
Oh, I
trying to,
bet they have. They don't want to go to court.
man,
Shit, they want to sit their ass up there and get
they're like,
grilled.
fuck, what you
So they
listen
finna get
to?
grilled. Like, yo, would you be hot? And you gotta be like, man, what the hell did you? And he over there probably trying to sugarcoat it and everything. They like, number one, you messing with a 14-year-old girl, and then
I
she
mean,
comes up
off the
missing.
bat,
Yeah, that's hard to explain.
off the bat,
That is very hard to explain.
man, ain't no explanation. You shouldn't even be talking. If that's not a relative, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck?
I mean, even a relative will turn you in. That don't
Yeah.
mean shit. I mean, a relative
No,
will
but
get
I'm
your
saying
ass
you
up.
shouldn't be talking to a 14-year-old girl,
Oh, I thought
period.
you meant like telling people what he did.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah. No,
shouldn't
no,
be, yeah,
hell
you
no.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
hell no.
no grown, what the fuck? You don't have business talking to
He
this
got
little
matching
girl.
tattoos, so he was very comfortable
Oh,
with this
that's what I'm
relationship.
saying. And has a unreleased song named Celeste. And then
Is
they
that the
said,
girl's name?
yes.
Oh my.
And
This
then they said that there's other songs that he has that talk about dark shit like death and relate like crazy
so he's
like,
one of those like
bro,
yeah, those dark artists like that.
yeah, like this motherfucker's weird. Shit.
Yeah, clearly he ain't fuck weird. He's a killer now. Yeah, I mean, come on, bro. You done took somebody's little girl. Like that's just that's
Uh,
off top. Got to be just come on, man. What's wrong with you? You just a foul individual.
yeah, and like I was saying too, he lost deals because he must have been a big artist because he had deals with like fucking Crocs and Hollister and
Oh, did he?
yeah, so
Oh,
that's off the table.
yep, that's a wrap. And
So
they ain't
now
finna be fucking with you no
money's
more.
not coming in no more like it was. So you already know.
Hell no, they ain't fucking with you.
Oh yeah, you already know. He's feeling that right
You blew
now.
that. I mean, and over a 14-year-old girl. I mean, you 21, a hot artist. You supposed to be out there getting 21-year-old girls are hot. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Oh my God.
And I read that they fucking found something called like a burn cage. I'm not sure what the fuck that is,
A
but it
burn
sounds
cage?
like
Is that
something that you put somebody or some animal or something in
sounds
and
like
maybe
somewhere where
burn
you throw something in there and
and
burn
burn
that
it,
bit. Yeah,
right?
that's exactly what it sounds like to me. A burn cage. That's what it sounds
Oh,
like. I
so
put shit in there and burn
this
it.
this kid was obviously on some whole other little devil shit.
I knew you was gonna say he on some of that evil
He
shit,
on
you
that
know.
evil,
That evil
not
side.
Knievel.
I mean, but yeah, that's not good. And this dude, and he's walking around right now. So
That's what I'm
we
saying.
might
Your
into the
daughter's away from this
yeah,
guy.
we might run into this nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's right
Man,
here in California. So if you in Cali, watch
I
out
know
for
his
this nigga.
parents and shit are in Texas. I,
I'm talking the
he
parents
gonna
didn't
be
kill nobody. I'm
he
talking
gonna
about him.
be, but he gonna be as far away from Cali. He don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Because he know they
They
about to
watching
come
his
get
ass. They
him.
ain't gonna let his ass go.
Yeah, they gonna come
They
get his
watching.
ass.
You ain't getting out of California, buddy. Like we watching you because look what you just did. I'm surprised that girl's family ain't searching for this fool. Cause I'm like, damn, homie, you done did this shit right here. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying,
And you
bro.
guys gotta know who he is like that, because
No, they absolutely he's under a grand jury
no,
all
I'm
that
saying
shit.
to her family, because he had to be over there at the house or
Well, yeah, I'm
something to
sure.
meet her. They had to know about this. She's 14.
But it is strange because they don't have like a bunch of pictures with each other, and they don't have like
They got these
I
phones.
know
They got some of them phones. I bet you find their
one
phones.
friend does have a picture of them like at a club together or something like that, and I think he was taking her places, bro, like clubs, like to his shows and shit.
Damn.
People know shit, part
They
of his
not giving
team
it
that
up.
they not
Yeah.
saying shit. You know what
People
I'm
he around
saying?
and people she was around, they know. They
And that's
know.
fucked up. They probably not saying nothing just because they don't want the money to dry up and stop, and they just
Or they
that's
don't want to be involved in a murder. Nobody wants to be involved in no damn murder.
yeah, no, I understand that, but shit, man, it's a 14-year-old girl, man. At the end of the day,
Yeah, but
fuck
some people
that.
don't want to get
No,
involved.
I
Hey, you
understand that.
say that, but then when it comes to all that court shit and you gotta testify, some people don't want to
No, a
do all
lot of
that.
yeah, no, I hear
People
you.
don't want to
A
go
whole
through
lot of
that. They
people
don't
don't
want to
want
go
to.
through that. They may know something. They'll rather shoot it out there anonymously than fucking go sit in that courtroom and testify and have your face blasted and then your words on record and all that shit.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
people,
it's
yeah,
kind of shocking though, because it seems like everybody, they fucking post everything else they're doing, all the criminal and crime shit that they be doing. Everybody, all these
yeah.
little young people, they post everything.
And that's what's kind of weird in this case right here, because it's like, well, damn, why y'all we not? Well, I'm late to the party on this one, so I don't know how many other people are late to the party on this, but this is kind of big, and I mean, this has got to be alarming amongst parents and these teenagers. Because look at this is 14 and a 21-year-old.
You
You
know how they met.
social
You
media,
already know.
social media.
Already
And
know.
maybe she was on that same type of shit that he was on, that old demon time music,
Yeah.
and that's probably what she was on, and he's like, "Oh, woo, come on out," and he's probably preying on a little young girl that he can manipulate and do his little crazy little whatever the hell he was doing, but
Some
man,
little rituals and
yeah,
shit.
some of that type shit that is just really not cool,
Um,
especially if you're taking it this far, and you shouldn't even be messing with her. She's 14. Somebody should have saw that and cut that off.
yeah, like even people on your own team, but I wonder if they were lying to people saying that she wasn't. But at 14, oh, that's kind of
Oh,
hard to
yeah,
lie
that's kinda
about.
hard to lie about, unless you just really look like you're 18 or something.
Yeah. She
I
and the
mean,
pictures of her does she doesn't.
so yeah, so
She
yeah,
looks like a
that's out. Yeah, yeah. Somebody knew that this was going on, but I think he was making money and maybe them parents may have looked the other way.
possibly, yeah. I mean, they said they reported her missing a few times and stuff like that. Oh,
'Cause I'm trying to what made the family look the other way? No other family members was like, "Whoa, why is she talking to
well, I mean,
him?"
that's the
Or
thing. We don't know. I mean, they
then
could have
she
been, like they said, they reported it multiple times, and it's all about the law and the police after that. How much effort are they putting into it, and what are they doing? I mean, and if a person only
right.
has so much resources, if you're rich, you can make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? You can,
Yeah. I
it's
mean,
different.
but
You
I
know what I'm
mean, in
saying? When
that
you come from
situation,
no,
I would still think like somebody would still see some foul play, like, okay, you
oh well, no,
21 messing with my 14. She ain't even
well, that's what I'm
17
saying.
or something, you
I
know.
I don't think that the parents were on it like that. Like they may have had some type, but not like to aware. I mean, just think back when you were 14.
Right.
You could hide a whole bunch of your mom didn't know, or your parents
Not
didn't
me
know a whole
going out
bunch
to,
of shit.
but they didn't have these devices to track you as much too.
Yeah, but I
Like,
mean, if
so
that's
at
only if you
14,
allow them
going,
to attract
but
to.
14, where are you staying at when you don't come home at night? Where's that first question when next time my parents see
Oh
me is
yeah,
going to be, where the fuck were you at?
no, for sure.
I
But
mean, what kind of
that's
parenting are we doing here?
you gotta understand though, man. We come from our generation. Parents was a little bit
If your
different.
14-year-old leaves the
No,
house
I'm
and
you
doesn't come
already
back
know.
tonight,
Yeah, no,
and you see
that
her
it's
in
not
maybe 2,
happening,
3 days, the first time
bro.
you see her, what's that conversation gonna be like?
Man, you already know it's gonna be off the hook. But not all. What I'm saying is not all parents are like us, though. You know what I'm saying? Like you knew people whose parents didn't give a fuck when they was 14 and they didn't come home. You knew people like that.
That's true, that is true,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
I mean, then maybe that's the case
You,
here, then it has to be
that's what
because
I'm saying. Like
clearly, something's off here.
Yeah, cause I would have been on that ass. I mean, I don't know where if her father's not in the picture, wasn't
Could have
around.
been that, yeah.
I mean, not saying that you know what I'm saying, but with a dad, he gonna he ain't because when it comes when girls they become that age, man, a lot of them they get into it with their moms.
No, I'm not saying that girls
You know
aren't
what I'm saying?
defiant, and girls do run away. But what I'm saying is when they come back home, it's
Oh
not gonna
yeah,
be going on that long for you to be getting matching tattoos, running off, doing all
no,
of this,
but
and there's gonna be some the parents would have been on this dude's head. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but if they knew about him, that's all I'm saying.
They had to know
If they
little
didn't
something.
know about him, then shit.
Well, yeah, and we don't know if I don't know if they
And
was in the
then and
picture.
then, when you got money, you can move different. He had money. He could send somebody to go get her. You know what I'm saying? Like he can do all these things that a regular person with no money
A
can't do.
lot of energy to put into a 14-year-old.
But he look at the motherfucker, look what he did.
That's what I'm saying. You did that because you
Yeah.
probably really had some more
Motherfucker's
sick
crazy.
thoughts in your head, and you was just like, okay, this is maybe an easy prey. I hate to say that, you know what I'm saying? But that's what
And
it
that's what I'm
sounds like
saying.
in
In
this
that
case.
family, they probably, sure moms could have some type of we don't
Just
know.
wasn't on it. They just
Drug
could have been not
issues.
on it, and maybe it
Not
was
on it is putting it lightly. The 14
well,
years
I'm just
old,
saying you have sometimes maybe she's a real wild. I just seen
she could
a
be.
wild video of a 14-year-old hitting their mama, like really setting
That's
the
what I'm saying.
camera up
Like it'd be
and ready to
crazy
fight. Like, cause she's probably been sitting here watching social media and watching all these little girls fight videos, and
all the time.
they, they get more bolder with that shit.
Man,
And then some of these women probably just push them out the house a little too early, and then they run to some dude that's on some old weird shit, and then look.
demon shit.
And now we got shit like this. So
Yeah, there's this
if
shit.
y'all see this motherfucker, he's walking his around. His name is fucking David,
Yeah, it's David Anthony Burke. That's
but he
his real
spelled it in a weird way because he's a weirdo. He spelled it D
for
four. What is it?
D4.
VD. Yeah,
Yeah.
he spelled it some weird ass way. And that you got to watch out for him. Don't let this nigga touch any of your motherfucking girls, because this nigga will have them coming up missing.
And I'm pretty sure I would say I give it a couple more months or so where they gonna end up grabbing his ass. And he know
I
it.
don't know because he's been out.
I just don't see how it's not. I mean, if he does, like he just fucking got
I don't
away with
know.
the fucking
He's
ultimate
still
murder.
out.
Like, shit.
And you got all this stuff. I mean, I could play a motherfucking, just a detective right now and looking at the shit that I see right now. I'm like, well, damn, y'all could have easily picked this motherfucker up. But no. So something's going on, and maybe that nigga got a good ass lawyer. I don't know, but I mean, that's fucked up what he did.
Yeah, no, this is crazy. So yeah, so that's the case of the artist that goes by David. This is episode 16. I'm Half,
And I'm Dre,
and we'll get back at you guys on the next one.
and we out of